Alright guys, Criminal here. In this one, I want to make this a discussion type video. Like, I believe the biggest issue in this game by far is the meta. This game has one massive issue in my opinion, which is the balancing. It has been beyond poor ever since the launch of the game. And I think, personally, the biggest issue in this game right now, more than anything else you could argue, is in fact the meta. We have had, ever since launch, since day one of the game, Johnny Cage and Sindel have been top 5 characters. Both of them. Arguably even top 3 characters. Since day one. Since the launch of the game. This is ridiculous, dude. It's actually ridiculous. You've also got Scorpion, who was in fact the top tier ever since launch pretty much, but nobody recognized them as one until Farah dropped, because then we realized how broken his toolkit is. And then you just added Homelander and Farah, which just broke the game even more, because Farah plays into the strength of the top tiers even more, and she's actually not that good synergy-wise for the bottom tiers, like for the lower echelon of characters. So pretty much the rich get richer. Like, the broken characters became even more broken with Scorpion, with Homelander. Homelander in general, I would say he's not even the biggest issue about the meta. Right now he is, of course, he's the best character in the game still, probably. Either him or Havoc, but Havoc is actually a good thing in my opinion. This guy needed some buffs urgently, and is the big boss of the story now, or at least was, like in this expansion. And he was a bottom feeder for the entire goddamn game. So let him have it, I don't care. I wouldn't mind if he stays as he is. I honestly wouldn't. Maybe slight nerfs because he's busted as shit, of course, but still. Yeah, man, Homelander, like, we need a nerf to this fucker already, a serious nerf, a real nerf, because this motherfucker's toolkit is so easy to abuse, and the way he plays, he's not even playing with his fun cameos. Like, if I pick Homelander right now, like, the fun team for him is actually Chameleon. Chameleon with this guy has some of the most amazing combos in the game. Like, this shit is amazing, like, it's a minute-long combo. It's awesome. But what do you see online? You see Farah. What do you see in competitions? You see Farah. Scorpion. Scorpion is not like Homelander. Scorpion is boring as fuck no matter the cameo. He's the most boring character in the game by far. His toolkit is fucking annoying. He's literally designed to just be broken and not be fun in the slightest. He's fucking boring. And Scorpion Farah and Scorpion Jax especially. I'm not even gonna cover Scorpion Jax because it's very self-explanatory, but this shit existing is a goddamn disgrace. It says expert on Jax. Jax is a casual. He's a scrub. He's not even casual, he's below casual. You know why? Because Scorpion Jax exists. And Scorpion Jax is the most abusable team in the game for free wins. Because that shit is ridiculous. You just do the spin into ground pound on block. There is no counterplay to that shit, basically. Almost zero counterplay. And it's free damage. And you've got 1100 HP, which means you just win matches by timer. You win matches by just doing a bit more damage, which is stupid. But Scorpion Farah is the issue. And, man, just... these two teams, man, I can't face them at this point. Scorpion Farah is a goddamn stain on the game. I see, like, Javier using them in tournaments. Javier is the best Scorpion, he plays his toolkit best. And still, and fucking still, it looks boring as shit. Because this character's boring as shit. There is no complexity to this guy. Literally the only thing he does is just sit at long range, fish for random spears, fish for like a teleport, into a grab combo. Because his toolkit is so good for just doing nothing. This guy is impossible to approach. He has the best projectile in the game. 17 frame spear that just denies neutral. Like, if you try to do anything, and you just get unlucky, you get caught by this, which is damn near unreactable even from full screen. And then you just take a lot of damage meterless into this shit with Farah. The biggest issue becomes if you actually get hit by the mid. If you get hit by the mid, then you're fucked, because if the Scorpion ends combos with the spear, it means this shit is coming. Unreactable 50-50, there is no counterplay to this. Guess or die. That's your counterplay. Look at his HP, by the way. I pretty much killed him. If I don't drop that, he's dead. He's actually dead. Like, if I don't drop that. Just to prove my point, man. This shit is so easy to use, man. It's actually really is. It's not hard in the slightest. I don't play this character ever, because it's boring as hell. And I still can do this pretty easily. Oh, I fucked it up. I fucked it up again, but just imagine I didn't. And you can really end the match like that. This is enough damage to kill the opponent in one touch. So this character gets a shit ton of damage, a shit ton of reward for any hit because Pharah exists. He plays into 50-50s better than any other character in this roster. Because you can see cancel advantage 37, hit advantage plus 17. This one is the same. Like, it takes a while for them to recover, which means this shit is practically guaranteed. They don't have time to recover. So if I do this shit late into combos, it's free damage. It's actually just free damage, it's ridiculous. And there you go, that's this. As simple as that. Into a brutality as well, because why the fuck not? So man, this is ridiculous. This shit existing is fucking stupid. And the issue is not even Scorpion. Scorpion's toolkit needs nerfs because Scorpion's toolkit makes it way too easy to just do nothing. Scorpion as he is right now is impossible to approach. He's actually the best neutral in the game. He has the best neutral by far, because it's not possible to get close to this guy. And he can get close in an instant with this. His EX teleport is fucking cracked. It's ridiculous. You can't zone this guy, and he can zone you forever, because this spear, right here, is a fucking ridiculous move. There are very few characters in the roster that can actually punish this from full screen, and this can catch you doing anything. If you're just unlucky, you just get hit by this shit. And there's no much counterplay after that. And then you take a full combo from full screen. So you get clapped by this, and then into the mix-ups and shit. So man, this team is so easy to play. It's actually just disgraceful. You would expect from the placement of the character, like being top 3, that it would at least take some form of skill to play, but it doesn't. Scorpion is the easiest character in the game, by far the easiest. It takes 0 fucking brain cells. It actually takes no brain cells. Reiko is actually the easiest. No, Reiko. Reiko's number 1 because he literally just uses 3 moves. But Scorpion, man, is just abusing Pharah to the next level. And this needs to be gone. It's actually stupid. Homelander, Pharah, man, do I need to talk about this? Homelander's toolkit by itself needs substantial nerfs already. This is the best button in the game. It's fucking ridiculous. 15 frame low, plus infinity on hit. Like reach its fucking half screen, plus infinity, 0 scaling as well. Which means shit like this can happen at the highest level of play, and you lose the game in 5 seconds. In 5 seconds you can lose the game. It's actually ridiculous, dude. And then you also have the grab, which is a guaranteed 50-50. This character, for existing, has a 50-50, because he has this float, which is pretty much frame 1 fucking overhead. And this slow, which is unreactable as well, because why the fuck not? We already made him broken, let's make him more broken. So dude, this fucking character is diabolical. He is ruining the game, because this guy has been number 1 for like the entire fucking duration of the game since he released, which is like almost half a year at this point, like 6 months. And yeah, dude, we need a change. Scorpion Pharah needs to be gone, and honestly, man, we need Pharah changes. I won't specify nerfs for Scorpion and Homelander, because I think even Pharah aside, they need nerfs, both of them, and Sindel also. Sindel probably needs the most nerfs out of these 3. They are probably like still the top 4. Like, I think Havoc is either number 1 or 2, but the other 2 are like number 3 and 4. I think Scorpion and Sindel. Sindel is above Scorpion though. Yeah, man. Scorpion needs some nerfs individually. Homelander needs nerfs, obviously. It's not fucking obvious. And Sindel probably needs even more nerfs than these 2, because she has the best kit in the game. Like, standalone. She has the most broken kit in the game. You can play her without a cameo and still win. Her toolkit is that strong. Cameos just help her play into the auto-blockable bullshit, but she doesn't even need that. She doesn't even need that to play the game, because she just controls the screen better than any other character. Yeah, man, all of them need nerfs, but the thing we need the most is Pharah nerfs. And I'm gonna actually give you the answer right now. These are the nerfs you need to balance Pharah. Prepare for it. This thing right here is 17 frames, basically unreactable, minus 12. Minus 12 is not enough. I would make this low, minus 20, which would make it much easier to punish. Which means if somebody blocks this and guesses right, you are fucking dead, as you should be. The overhead, I would leave it as it is. I don't think it's that broken. I don't mind this staying as it is. Minus 8, fine, what the fuck ever. I will probably make this actually minus 12 too, to give you a punish option. Because honestly, man, I think a 50-50 that leads to this much damage. This is basically unscaled. This Pharah overhead and Pharah low, they don't have scaling. Like, nada. Look at the damage I'm doing. 42, and it's not even optimal. 42 fucking percent. From a 50-50. And these two options do both do the same damage. Both of these lead to 40+%. Meterless. So it's fucking ridiculous. It is ridiculous because she can give you so much damage from 50-50s, and her 50-50s are beyond abusable with every single character in the roster. Using this shit is so easy. After this unblock, it basically jails into the Pharah, I'm pretty sure, right? 16 cancel matches, almost jails. You can armor, it's not easy to do. And this should be just stupid, dude. It's actually just ridiculous, like there's nothing you can do. And Homelander by himself already has unreactable resets. This reset right here, there is no time to press anything, you're stun locked. So you add a 50-50 to another fucking 50-50. It's goddamn ridiculous. It's fucking stupid. It's stupid. It's goddamn stupid. I can't stand this shit being in the game because this team right here is the definition of autopilot. Scorpion Pharah and Homelander Pharah especially is fucking autopilot because you also have this to also get free priority, because why the hell not? Damn it, it's just dumb. I don't need to go to lengths about this. You can watch any tournament. I guarantee you'll see like 14 out of 16 players are using Homelander Pharah or Scorpion Pharah or Sindel Tremor or something like that, because these three teams are beyond abusable. Havoc Mavado, not many players haven't come to the true realization of just how broken Havoc is right now. Havoc is probably better than these two. Like, Havoc is straight up number one most likely. And yeah, I don't think it needs to change. I don't need to talk about these two anymore. I don't need to talk about any character anymore. I think the issue is very obvious. Pharah is the issue. The biggest issue is Pharah. Yeah, man, Havoc is probably number one in the game, which is very good in my opinion. We needed a new fucking ruler for the meta. We need a new character that dominates the meta. We need a few new characters that dominate the meta. I'm telling you, I want the entire top 5 to change. Like, we have had the same fucking 3 characters in the top 5 since launch. Scorpion, Sindel, and Johnny Cage. These 3 have been top 5 since launch. It's actually ridiculous. We have been a year and 3 months into this game, and there has been not even one meta shift. The only meta shift we got is just Homelander being out of the game for 5 months. Because the tier list didn't change. Everybody's in their same spots. Ever since Scorpion was acknowledged as a top tier for his insane toolkit, which was even before Pharah released, by the way, ever since that, he also joined the top tiers. But Sindel and Johnny Cage have been top 3 for the entire game. They have been top 3 for the entire game up until now. Now Johnny has been disrobed, is out of the top 3, Sindel is still top 3. The top 3 is Havoc, Homelander, Sindel. That's the top 3. Scorpion is number 4, Johnny is number 5. I think that's pretty obvious, honestly. And yeah, man, it's just... I just don't know anymore, man. We need a meta shift. This is the biggest issue in this game by far. We need new top tiers. We don't need top tier characters to get nerfed to the ground and just disappear from the meta. Which, even though I would like it, fuck Sindel, I don't want to see her again. Scorpion is the same. Johnny, I actually love the character, so if they make hype a more integral part of his kit, I don't mind seeing him more. And Homelander, at this point, just become Peacemaker. Just become unviable. I can't stand you anymore. And I was the Homelander Glazer, I was a Homelander main myself, but this character is just unfair. Like, if I play him, I feel like I'm autopiloting the game. There is no chance I lose, because it's just fucking stupid. Havoc is the same story, and it probably even easier, because Havoc is stronger, I would say. But Homelander, it's been 6 months when this guy is either uncontested number 1, or now for like 2 weeks, there is a contested for number 1 with Havoc, which is ridiculous. Yeah, man, we need a meta shift. This is what I wanted to convey in this video. With Ghostface dropping, I honestly want to see the top 5 being like Noob Saibot, Giras, Kung Lao, I don't give a shit, I'm throwing random characters. Reptile, and fucking Omni-Man. And Ghostface at like number 6 or number 1, I don't care, man. My point is, we need a new top tier. We need new top tiers in general. The meta needs to change. I want to see the next tournament, I want to see in EVO a changed roster of characters. I don't want to see another Johnny mirror in Grand Finals. I don't want to see a Homelander mirror in Grand Finals. This shit is what drives people away from this game. You see a competition, you see fucking 2 characters. Why in the fuck would you want to get into the game? And honestly, I will honestly say, this game in a vacuum is actually one of the better games I've played. Genuinely, like, I think this Mortal Kombat game, gameplay-wise, is more fun than any other title. I honestly believe it. I'm not saying that nobody pays me to say that. I'm honestly thinking that. I think Mortal Kombat 1, out of the 4 games, MK9, MKX, MK11, and Mortal Kombat 1, the most fun game to play is this game. Because it is the most balanced in a way, but not balanced enough to where it's like Mortal Kombat 11. That just really struggles for mediocrity. Like, all of the combos are boring, shit like that. So, man, like, this game, I honestly think it had so much potential, and it's sad to see this game basically dying because of... It's not because the devs are stupid. It's honestly the only reason. Like, you don't need to be a genius to understand this character needs to get nerfed to hell. This character needs to get nerfed to hell. This character needs to get nerfed to hell. This character should be altogether fucking removed from the roster. And this cameo should be banned. Either banned or just get reworked, because her kit in itself is so fucking ridiculous. Tell me, what cameo in this game can compete with a cameo that gives you safe 50-50 mix-ups that don't have scaling, lead to 50% meterless damage for almost every character, with good cooldowns? What cameo is giving you this much value? The answer is nobody. Because this cameo literally carries characters. No other cameo in the game can do that. Not even Chameleon before the nerfs. So, man, we need a new meta. Enough is enough. Just, please, I'm honestly just begging at this point. When Ghostface drops, I want him to be a meta shifter, and I want a patch. A real patch. With every single character getting adjustments according to their needs. Like, with Giras down 1 getting a fucking buff already because this shit is unusable. Like, with Homelander getting real nerfs, with Scorpion getting real nerfs, with Sindel being removed from the game. Like, I want real changes. The meta can't stay the same for the entire duration of a game. That's why the game becomes stale and people leave. Because you don't want to see this guy's old ass anymore. Nobody wants to see Johnny Cage anymore. We've been tormented for a year and a half already. Nobody wants to see him anymore. So, man, meta shift now. Thank you for watching, guys. This is the biggest issue in Mortal Kombat 1. Please fix this NRS. It's not fucking hard. If you want to, I'll fix this. Honestly, I'll fix this. Give the fucking reins to a pro. Like, I'm not even a pro. Give it to a fucking pro player. I don't know. Give it to Sonic Fox. Give it to Honeybee. Give it to anybody. Give it to Kanye Money. Give it to somebody who actually knows how to play this game, and they will do the changes needed because they are fucking obvious. Like, everybody can agree you need to nerf these 4. Like, it's not hard to understand. It really is not hard. These 4 are the most obvious nerfs needed ever. So, man, just meta shift already, please. Thank you for watching, guys. Let me know if you agree with me, and I'll see you in the next one.